Etiefo mimo bibi akwaba eba Melody TV so. It is quite unfortunate say omanya yetimu. Here, listen, MPP a party bia. No matter how talented you are in the field of academia, no matter how brilliant you are, so why you arguing say we be defending MPP now? You side with the MPP and whatever the MPP sees as right, and also now be who say and you're right. You are straight ahead going to disgrace yourself. And currently, that is adia bakwa we share in recent times. Nipa bakwa we go ni hu ni mu asepa in supporting MPP Kofi Bentil. Kofi Bentil penyi ewo Imani Africa. Or Imani Africa for executives nibi. I think say he's the vice president of Imani Africa. Omo mu ni Imani Africa no. If not the biggest, one of the biggest policy think tanks in Ghana. Na yekasa nkrofo a policy think tanks are. Ejuma womo it is mainly based on research, mainly based on intellectual activities. Basically no, omo de ne say omo ya benfo nsem bia eba Ghana bia no. Omo betena se na womo ahwe nkrata mu aye ho research. Policies bi ni nyame bi omo sanso play consultancy role. So you can go to them as consultants. What you see, contract consultants and policy consultants and all that. Into your momo they are strictly by the book. Into unyo be a being unim book mu unim send ye researcher. You can't work at a policy think tank. Into Imani Africa for omwa Ghana in a lot of policies I pass wo krom ha omwa bo omano. In fact, Nansenya MPP for Babeka Train say the Bank of Ghana headquarters costed about $80 million no. Imani Africa for Omo Bright Simmons, Omo vice president bakon. Vice president ni two, ceremonial vice president and vice president. Ceremonial vice president Bright Simmons. Omo Bright Simmons ono so vice president no. Oye research e de betu just say document no enya no. Say Bank of Ghana for new headquarters at Womusi nebe cost Ghana over $200 million. Now saying Bank of Ghana boss new one NDC dene baye or call parliament no or call confirm me say indeed. But that time now Bright Simmons about the catch Ghana for the dada. Inti Imani Africa there omundi agro. Inti omupenyi ba Kofi Bentil. Send ya mema muti ase na bato no declare so no dey supported by omia into supported MPP no. Watena TV so aka tre Ghana for say ono de ohun ne say because nan saying NDC for na wo mo ka say well omai no mo ato amayen de nanso ye pese ye gi obi adwentre nti ye nyina ye mbra together na obi ambra metre na adwen ti asem Kofi Bentil Walker o say Senior Vice President of Imani Africa expresses frustration with leaders who claim to have solutions to national problems only to seek ideas from others after taking office. This is Kofi Bentil, the Vice President of Imani Africa. Ose wonti ase se Mahama oye leader okatre Ghana for say oba wo betumi aye afi oba aye no opese woje adwentre fi nkrofo eho expert ho ansa na wetumi aye Ghana ni yie na ensam wa mepese me ka kire Bright Simmons no me say sorry Bright Simmons that be Kofi Bentil. If I said Bright Simmons mo fan cha me Kofi Bentil. Ensam wa mepese me ka kire Kofi Bentil no two eja Kofi Bentil two. The first thing I mepese me ka kire Kofi Bentil no say me frɛ no sebe enye Ghana eni ye na yebu. Is it not a country? Is Ghana not a country? Is it not our motherland? Inti sebe in previous ase Mahama aba wakatre Ghana for se wo betumi aye na waba betene konwa ne so na afei o say okay expert e wo oman ni mu no mu nyina mo fa mo adwentrembra ni yenya oman ni ya sebe ye nina no enye oman ni epe ni ye ana enti se Mahama ye sa ade no mpo ananka boni bi wom obi a wo ye Kofi Bentil a wo pe oman ni ye se Mahama ye sa boni bi wom. So you prefer say bia Mahama shouldn't consult experts, and then maybe he should go and do the mistake or a mistake ni wi anamo de ababe kasa say say ye katem say baomia na betumi aye enti baomia e na ye nkonkofa no. You want to choose that, okay, into your mind and say meboa, because the fact that okay una woka say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to me nye and then the walk sresre expert man na adwen yate say yes ana asem ne tekra na boni be ne wom say won to me nya inti na nko no ankonko ye no ntin na afa mu vanya asem ka inti won ye papa Kofi Bentil nsem a walking ono ankasa tena se na odwen ho a menya sure say ono kra be hu ne se dabi nsem a walking na ken edi se okasa nsem no. That's the first one. The second thing I want to tell Kofi Bentil is say listen, MPP for and our more form who say omo propaganda. MPP for propaganda and omo can same way. Mr. Kofi Bentil, if someone will say that, he should allow the MPP people to say that, not him. Now the entire makers say not him, no, and they say, you see, he is the vice president of Imani Africa, one of the biggest policy think tanks in this country. Policy think tank, you see, me sha ase na me tretre nsemu atremo. Ye sure say bi me kasa branch we dey wo sha ase so kasa o pe kasa dodo. Unim ne ntia me yesa. Policy think tank de ntia me tretre nsemu tremo na se me pese mu hu adwuma policy think tank no eye. Iti na ko bi be kaseti His Excellency John Dramani Mahama krana. Enye obi a wo ye vice president of, if not the biggest, one of the biggest policy think tanks in the whole of Africa. Di ntia na me kasa. Policy think tanks mo adwuma ye sen. It is mainly based on, aside the consultancy side, no. Policy think tanks, it is based on research. It is based on consulting experts, speaking to experts, taking views of experts, and then coming up with a policy. Sa policy no yenim say it is a policy that reflects the ideas, the ideologies of and the brain of experts. It's a policy think tanks for consortium. No more brew a certain policy based on requirements how they buy and ejuma what they buy na you are rest assured say grounds no so na wo ye ejuma based on more recommendations you get your results because they go to the grounds. They speak to people, they speak to experts, and then they get the ideas of those experts to shape idea ejuma na they buy and a solution are open to shape that solution. Intina ko bibe kasa etia a system like sitting down with experts and taking the ideas of experts and then making sure that you implement something well. It shouldn't be someone who is a vice president of a policy think tank. It should be that MPP MP who wants to do propaganda. Allow that MPP MP. It should be that MPP executive, MPP constituency person, MPP foot soldier, MPP serial caller who doesn't understand what is going on. Allow them to make that propaganda. But not you, a vice president of a policy think tank. Because policy think tank, you seek the ideas of experts. You shape society from knowledge. What gather in the society. From reading, you consult books, you consult people, you consult experts. What you no? It is in the president about. No, so you consult experts on the economy. Why would you do a policy think tank away juma based on Sadiano? Or Kassetia president no? Then you are speaking against one Kasa Wejuma. Secondly, you see. Eya say eja Kofi Bentil beka same way. Yatena krom ha. We sat in this country where MPP for implementing policies in the education sector. They didn't consult parents. They didn't consult teachers. Who aside the students are the major stakeholders in the education sector. At the end of the day, what did we see? And then the education sector as say bacha. Now saying Makokreku mante akwakotina radio susu. Aden ya the entire MPP for lusu yo no de ohunu za de ka ho mo lusu ye ne say enyuma MPP for selected dem aba me awode co stage or de kokosa SCC fia o say enyum ne ye profane song ono Makokreku mante wo ye expert e won nyum eye ne ya say MPP for pen nyuma select no wo mo amba me consult no Makokreku mante inti osu tiende Mahama ba no see your consulting expert in the economy na ye ya eja Kofi Bentil bone ben